This is Mima and Peter from All Souls, and we just arrived to Agadir in Morocco. Morocco is a huge country and it's almost impossible to do it all in 10 days, so we decided to go to the southern route. We're gonna see the desert, Marrakesh, and everything that's finding ourselves in south, not the north, not Casablanca, not Rabat, not Tangier. We just sorted our...
and we will take you with us.
We just bought our SIM cards from Orange. It has the best coverage here in Morocco, and 1 gigabyte is €1. We bought 20 gigs for me for 10 days, and for Mima we bought 30 gigs for €30. We paid €50, and we're gonna know what the connection is like when we get to the desert.
Peter Matei.
So this is our car rental company waiting for us. We are paying about €25 per day for 9 days. And because we are ending our journey in Marrakesh, we will need them to pick up the car. So it will be additional €50, so €275 for the car.
Thank you.
One thing I forgot to mention is they don't require any security deposits, so that's something new. It's probably because it's private business owned by two brothers. So let's go.
We just got our car and we are heading to our first hotel. We just made it to our first hotel room, which is Oasis Park Hotel here in Agadir. We paid €58, including the breakfast. And we're so tired, so let's go to sleep and we'll show you everything tomorrow.
Hi guys, this is day 1 in Agadir, so we had a good night and now we are trying to prepare to see some sightseeing in Agadir, and then we are off to Mhamid for 9 hours in the car. We are finding ourselves in Agadir Souk, but we have no cash, so first stop is the ATM machine.
And then we're gonna search for an argan oil here and also some scarves because we are heading to desert today.
This is the Agadir Souk. They have almost anything. You can buy almonds, food, dates, clothes, jewelry, anything you want. And it's by far the biggest one, so a great place to be and shop. And they are creating a Princess of Arabia here. Something historical that we are now visiting. It's called the Old Town Medina and the Artisanal and Cultural Center. The entrance is about €4, about 40 dirhams. And now let's check it in. I want to talk to you about Agadir and...
Thank you.
I want to talk to you about Agadir a little bit more. Agadir is about 500,000 people, about 413,000 people. And in fact, something unfortunate happened in the 1960, where there was a large earthquake and the majority of the old town collapsed. So this is what remains. Basically, we can say Agadir is a new city, but there are some remaining old ruins that we can visit, just like we see over here. It's really beautiful over here. It's so typical Moroccan architecture. You can see all these artisanal items, and also you can hear they are now creating some here that you can purchase on the place. We are at the gas station, so this is our first gas. We just got the full tank, and as you can see, it's about 42 liters, and we are paying 600 dirhams, which is about €60. So price is a little bit cheaper than in Europe, but not by much. So we have been driving for 5 hours from Agadir. The journey takes about 9 hours to get to Mhamid. And we have this beautiful sunset in the middle of the mountains. It's so gorgeous. I mean, we can't believe we're in the middle of nowhere. There's no one around and we're just driving forever. After 9 hours of excruciating journey, we have arrived here in
Mhamid, and we are going to Umnya desert camp, which is the best luxury camp in Morocco. So we will take you with us. It's gonna take us 1.5 hours to get there from this point. So we need
this car, which is a 4x4, and we are joined by our wonderful driver Sally, who is in the back over there. So we can't wait to
let's
get there.
go.
Let's go. We have arrived to this magnificent place, but we are too tired to even notice where we are because it's been 1.5 hours of the most bumpiest ride ever. So we have our water, we have they welcomed us here, they took our luggage, and now we are coming to our tent.
Yeah.
We have been welcomed by the traditional dinner. We have been served the soup. I don't know, I couldn't understand the ingredients in French, but it's just delicious. And then we're gonna have an eggplant salad and a vegetarian and lamb tagine. A wonderful welcome. This is the beginning of the day 2 in our epic Moroccan trip. I will show you everything around later, but first we need to eat some breakfast. These wonderful people have prepared orange juice, some specialties such as this. Perfect start of the day. And later on, let me show you everything around there is. I'm going to give you a tour of our beautiful accommodation, so come with me. We are finding ourselves in the main dining area where the food is served. The resort has about 2 big tents of 40 meters square and 8 small tents, 28 meters square each, and can house up to 40 people. So imagine 40 people around, living in the houses nearby, coming here, having the same meal. So it's beautiful. It's all done in this wonderful Moroccan decor. You can see the Bedouin kind of style. You can see we love these dried palm leaves. One thing I have to mention, this is the only source of electricity right now because there is no electricity in the tents where people live. But from next week, guess what? They're going to install the solar panels and electricity will be available in the tents as well. There are dunes, and below the dunes there is these little nadirs. So all the places, all the tents are in this private sort of surrounding, so you don't see your neighbor because there is a tent on the next dune, right? But you cannot see it, so you are all private. So this is the communal area where people gather, they drink, they laugh, they talk, they read, and this is what we call the living room. It's done in this wonderful, beautiful Moroccan design. It's a place of events, maybe some weddings happen here as well, and people just sit here, enjoy their teas, and look at this Moroccan design. It's just wonderful. Look, the fabric and everything is just... In fact, I also want to talk to you about something that happened recently, or the development in Morocco. This place was full of water about 30 years ago, but because they constructed a water dam, 2 of the tributaries to that main river, they gone dry. So people that used to live here and herd animals, they had to move to Mhamid, which is the town nearby. It's about 1.5 hours by 4x4. There are no roads. It's a quite bumpy ride. We're gonna show you that later. That happened recently. Fortunately, this is what happens when there is civil engineering at play. Also, there's some places over there you can play some sports. There's a golfing clubs. There's even a basketball ball, right? I'm sure you can play basketball here. You can have a snowboard. Oh my God, we're gonna do some sandboarding. I'm sure I'm gonna do this, although I didn't bring shoes. And we can play some basketball, right? I play basketball And we really love this tent over there. It's sort of like a cafe, open air cafe, little covered from the wind because during the day there is a bit of wind blowing. By the way, I have to tell you that the best months to visit here is November and February. The temperatures are not too high, not too low, and there is just a little wind. So this is where people sit, drink their tea, they can read a book. It's really magical. We love every aspect of it. I just took a book, well, it's in Spanish. Too bad. But I'm sure you can find some English ones as well. This is the main communal area. It's totally different in the evening, and we're going to show you later on. Now, let's go home. So, we have to cross the dunes in order to get to our accommodation. you can see basically that's the main living area, and those are the individual tents where people live. Each of them have their private own nadir, and I still cannot see ours. We are living really far away, but it's just gorgeous. Those are the small ones, and we are living in the king tent right over there. Something I'd like to mention is that these dunes are actually some of the highest in Sahara Desert. Let me welcome you to our kingdom. After about 10 minutes, we found our tent because we got lost on the way. It's really easy to get lost. So let me show you some of the really cool stuff we got here. This is the master tent. It is about 40 meters square and house up to 4 people, but we are 2, we are fortunate. This is our living area where we usually drink tea. This is a little second bedroom. At night, sometimes it gets a little cold, so this is the heater. You can turn it on. I mean, I was fine, but Mima was a little cuddly tonight. Something that can happen. This is the master bedroom. It's actually one of the biggest beds I've ever slept in. Now, let me show you something that I've never seen before, and that's the toilet. This is called the dry toilet, okay? You do your thing, and then you pretty much cover it with this. I don't know what it is. It's probably some wooden chips or something. We haven't tried that yet, and I'm kind of worried of trying that out, but you know, if nature calls, we will have no other choice. We have some tap water. It's not drinkable, so for drinking water we have this. And we have the pump shower, something I've also never seen before. Basically, you have to pump the water like this, and then you can shower. See? It takes about 2 people to shower. One is pumping, and the second one is taking the shower. Yeah, something like this. It's pretty fun. But anyway, it's a limited tank, so once we run out, we just call them and they replace it. And it's really beautiful, and we love every second of it.
We are getting ready for the shooting, and you can find this final post or picture or reel on our Instagram, which is All Souls, so give it some love. We have just experienced the most beautiful thing here in Umnya. We have been creating content with these 2 camels, and now we're gonna take a ride around the dunes, and we're gonna finish it with a beautiful, amazing mint tea here on the top of the dune. So let's go.
And this is gonna be fun. That's her first time, and she's going up and falling in the back. Oh God, she's so tall. And there she goes off to the desert. So this is one of the most wonderful activities we have done here in Umnya, and we just climbed the dune on the dromedaries, on the camels. We are drinking some green tea while enjoying some of the sweets, and look at this beautiful dunes in front of us. Unfortunately, the sunset is not one of the most beautiful, but on a normal day it's orange, it's beautiful. So, but we are still enjoying our time here with our new friend, our friend called Bedouin or something like that.
Something like beige in Arabic.
As we promised, during the evening this place turns into one of those magical places from Aladdin stories or from 1001 Night stories. It's so gorgeous, it's beautiful. This space is lit by candles and little lanterns like this. And now we're gonna sit here and enjoy our dinner. And let me just take you to the also living area. We will be watching stars as well. And the end of the second day in Morocco, we are having this wonderful romantic dinner. We have the desert all to ourselves. We are enjoying the food. It's beautiful. They've even built a fire just for the 2 of us, and we are having the best time. So how is the food?
I think it's so delicious. Actually, I have to admit that when we were traveling to Morocco, I told to myself or Peter that I will be starving because I don't like the Moroccan food. I don't know if it's the high standards of Umnya, but the food here is delicious. We just recommend to come here. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
It's our day 3 in this wonderful heaven. I just been sandboarding. I will show you the clip. It was amazing. And now we have to enjoy the breakfast and off we go to the next destination. And now is the time to say goodbye to our wonderful hosts. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, mister. Thank you. Next time.
It's been a wonderful experience and they are the most friendly people.
Come in, people. Where are you? Welcome in the desert.
Come here!
It is experience here in the desert. Come here, come here, come here. 5 days here in the desert.
The trip to this place takes about 1.5 hours of bumpy road. It's about 60 kilometers out of the civilization. It's different than any other place here in Morocco because it's the most secluded one. In fact, there are other camps which you can visit somewhere else, but they are close to the road, so they are often crowded. There is a lot of people. So this is the true desert. And look at the road. I mean, this is crazy how these people can even drive here.
We just picked our car and we are on our way to Merzouga. We're gonna stay in Riad Serai and the next day we're gonna stay in another camp. So we're gonna show you everything. We are just going through the sandstorm, so we hardly see anything, but wish us good luck and see you soon.
And the distance between Mhamid and Merzouga is about 5 hours. After 5 hours, we are finally coming to Merzouga. It seems like a small town at the edge of huge dunes, so it will not be difficult to find our way around. And the view is just phenomenal. I think you have nothing and then you have dunes. How is that possible? Someone tell me.
Made it to our hotel here in Merzouga. It's called Riad Serai and it looks absolutely beautiful. Peter is doing the check-in and I'm gonna show you how it looks here. It even smells better than it looks. Like, if I could bring you the smell of this hotel through the video, you would love it.
So we have checked into the hotel. We will show you everything later, but first we need to eat because we are totally starving and we are having this delicious dish. Again, my favorite tagine with lamb and spices. And Emma is having a vegetarian dish par excellence. We are finishing the day 3 and we are listening to this wonderful concert by this famous Berber band from the border of Algeria and Bali, and they're singing some desert blues. So I invite you to listen some of their work. This is the beginning of the day 4 and we are right here on the top of this beautiful location and we are creating an amazing reel on the top of the roof and it's sunrise overlooking this Merzouga landscape and we are having the best time with the tea. So after the shooting on day 4, we are enjoying this marvelous breakfast. I'm literally surrounded by food. I don't know where to move. And this is the traditional Berber hospitality. And after this, we have 10 minutes and then we are heading out to an adventure.
We are heading to one of the most iconic hotels here, which is Sunrise Palace with a magnificent view. However, we got off the main road and now we are going through these gravel roads and GPS is not working, so we are having an adventure on our little car. We don't have any 4x4, but so far so good. Hopefully we will not get a flat tire. After our wonderful breakfast, we've headed to this location, which is called the Sunrise Palace. They have one of the most scenic pools around here and the most beautiful shot, because why this hotel is special is that right over there is the desert. And you see the contrast, the pool and the desert from up there, and it's an epic shot. It's about 11 o'clock on day 4 of our epic Moroccan trip through the desert. We had our breakfast, we've created a little bit of content, and now, as promised yesterday evening, let me give you the tour of this wonderful property. We are staying in one of the most luxurious properties in the village of Merzouga. The village is quite small and it's the closest thing to the epic sand dunes that are in the back. It's a typical Riad fashion. You can see the Moroccan arches, the Moroccan decor. We really love it. It's pretty much a big change from yesterday, because yesterday we were staying in Umnya, which is a desert camp, and it has a totally different vibe. So we are happy that we are back in the civilization, even though yesterday's experience was one of the best we've ever had in our lives. But so this goes on forever, this long epic hallway. You can see the dining place, you can see different places where you can sit and enjoy tea. This place is also known as the Desert Disneyland because of all the activities that are happening in the dunes. And you can pretty much ride a camel, you can go on a quad ride, you can trek, you can do all sorts of activities. Come on in. Yesterday I was here sitting and listening to the band of some regional musicians. Most of the people around here are Berbers, and the Berbers are divided into different tribes. So this place or this region is basically the domain of the tribe called Ait Atta. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. And they are really friendly people. They are very proud of their heritage. So maybe when I study more, I'll tell you more about this tribe. And this is the pool, and that's the place where we're staying. So let's head now to show you our beautiful room. I have one of the best rooms here. Let me take you on a tour. And we are on the rooftop overlooking all these beautiful dunes. We are in the middle of an oasis. One thing I haven't mentioned is that underneath us there is one of the largest reservoirs of fresh water in whole of Morocco. So there is lots of water. Now come into our room and just enjoy the decor. There are beautiful finishes that we love, such as these. They're very smooth. This is the master bedroom. Then let's head to the bathroom. Finally, we have a shower, which we are really grateful for. No, anyway, need to learn how to operate it. A proper toilet with water and the bed. This is Rashid. He's the co-owner of this wonderful place, and now he's taking us with the 4x4 to the desert, where we're going to ride the camels for 45 minutes and come to the camping. They fixed everything for us, so we didn't have to take care of anything at all, and we're looking forward going on this epic adventure. So we are here in the camel camp, and now we're taking the camels. Each way will cost about 20 euros, so 40 euro the round trip. And it's gonna take about 45 minutes to get there. It's perfect condition, sunset, beautiful colors, so let's enjoy. We took the desert taxi, and I wanna talk to you about this beautiful place. It's called Argan Serai, and the legend has it that this place has been created because a bunch of villagers back in the days, they didn't want to give any offerings to an old lady, so God got all angry and sent all these sand dunes and buried them beneath them. I want to also mention that this region is home to the Berber tribe called Ait Atta. There are about 330,000 of them. So they're pretty much running the place, and they believe this place to be sacred, and it was also a place of pilgrimage. So say hello to Mima, she's running in front of me.
This is Lily and this is Jimmy.
She actually chose the camel based on her color. Could you believe that? We have survived the journey into our luxury camp. Actually, one thing I want to talk about this camp before I show you everything. This was the first luxury camp in all of Morocco. It was founded in 2012 by two brothers, and they've now expanded their range into the luxury hotels. So now let's go and see the inside. So this is the main entrance. It looks like a lush green Oasis, right? And it's basically a luxury one. So we're gonna show you the tent right now, and it's stunningly beautiful.
So beautiful.
It looks like from the stories of 1001 Night. Look at this wonderful, beautiful decor. We have some welcome fruit. We have the heater. I mean, come on, it doesn't get any better than that. We have electricity right here that we can use. We have, oh my God, do I see the flushing toilet?
Yes.
Look.
And we also have a proper shower.
We have a flushing toilet and a proper shower. Well, it doesn't get better than this in the middle of nowhere. So a true luxury experience with all the modern amenities, and we just love the place. Now the hosts have prepared tea for us right on the dune and enjoying the sunset. An epic end of the day.
Big Alibaba. Yay!
After drinking our tea with the sunset, we are now enjoying our dinner. Again, we are having this soup with chickpea, with some bulgur, or I don't know, crushed wheat. I don't know what is it. And we are having this wonderful tagine with aubergine, with eggplant, with cheese, tomato, and some salad. All the food is delicious here, and we are surprised that so far from the civilization we still can get like such delicious service. This is something typical in Morocco. Whenever you think you finish eating, they bring another dish. So now we are having a chicken, and I'm sure there is something coming after this one. As I said, after the chicken tagine, we have this beautiful vegetable tagine as well. I mean, it's incredible. It looks like a tagine cake. How does it taste?
I don't know. It's so hot, so.
But we are eating like kings. So imagine, we had soup, we had
Salad.
pasta salad, then we had first tagine with eggplant and cheese and hot tomatoes. Then we had the chicken tagine.
And
now we are having vegetable tagine. And I don't know, is it gonna end?
Probably we're gonna have a dessert as well.
Oh dear.
As per usual. But it's just
I bet we're gonna get another tagine with something. I'm sure.
bad.
Of course, we haven't finished eating because after our 10th dish, we got this fruit dessert.
I can't eat
And it
anymore.
seems like there is banana,
apple,
Apple?
Yeah, here is an apple.
What is that? Pomegranate in some sort of sauce, so let's taste it. It's really delicious. Wow. What is the sauce?
It's sweet, right?
It's really something special. Love it.
At night, this place turns into total magic. Look at that beautiful decorations, the lights, the little beautiful lanterns. I mean, it's just wow. It's amazing and beautiful, and you have to come to visit. And it opens up onto the desert, and the sky, you cannot see that, but it's full of stars, and it's the Milky Way season, so we're gonna watch some Milky Way later.
It's end of our amazing day here in Morocco. We have been just dancing with nomadic people. There is a huge bonfire, yes, exactly like that. They're playing on the drums. It's such an amazing experience here in this camp. We really recommend to come here, even the ride on the camels and the dunes, and we cannot wait for tomorrow because there should be a beautiful sunrise, so we're gonna wake up really soon to do some shots.
We are now gonna enjoy the wonderful Berber breakfast, and we have this tagine. We don't know what's inside, so let's discover. And we have so many dishes. We have marmalades, olives, cake. This is actually Berber crepe, and let's discover what's inside. Looks like eggs that are still being cooked alive.
Okay, let's go eat.
And it's time for us to leave the camp, and we are just meeting our host. They will take our stuff and they will drive us with the 4x4 back to the Riad Serai, and then we will depart. So it's time to say goodbye to our wonderful hosts. They have been the most helpful people, and we totally recommend coming here. They will welcome you like kings, and you will live in this desert paradise. So thank you so much for everything. Bye bye.
Inshallah.
And maybe.
See you next time, Africa.
And we are driving through the desert. Oh my God, oh, damn it. Look at that. I hope we're gonna survive. We're going through the dunes like crazy, but we have an experienced driver, so we are in safe hands. But this is also quite fun. Now we're going to fly through the dunes. This is good on the iPhone that we have the sports mode, because it's shaking like crazy, right?
Yes.
We are still in Merzouga, and now we are visiting this wonderful shop. They are actually selling local products. It's one of the only cooperatives in the south. So everything is manufactured by hands, by local women. And they're selling argan oil with jasmine, with some perfumes. They have a certification from Agadir, so it's the mark of originality. It's not manufactured by an industrial production by machines, it's handmade. So maybe we buy some argan oil. They have all sorts of Berber products. They have camel fat with mint. They have scraps with argan oil. They have also, this is like a Berber pharmacy. So really nice shop to visit. Maybe buy something, some products. Try the camel fat. Who knows if it works? It's for the sprained muscles.
It's the good quality. It's 100 milliliter. Costs 300 dirhams.
Okay, so it's like 30
Man
euros.
hand, yes.
Okay.
Man hand. But you have this one. It's Simon. It's 100 milliliters. But this one, it's the second quality.
It's like made with machines. and this
Machine
is
or
handmade, right?
yes. This is 100 dirhams.
Okay.
Look the big difference.
Yeah, I understand.
Why I have two qualities? You have some client come in another street. You tell me, yeah, I found it the argan oil cheap. I tell him, okay, I give you the cheap one. But it's not good qualities.
Okay.
But here it's Mandayan, and this is the argan dindore. And this one, this quality, you find it everywhere. In the street, Marrakesh, Fez. But this one is good qualities.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will take this one, and I will also take the smaller one.
With jasmine.
Jasmine,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
it's like 50
Yes,
milliliters.
50 milliliters.
And it has the perfume because this one doesn't. And what is the price usually for the small one?
For this one, it's 200.
So 20 euros, 30 euros. I'm taking both.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Welcome.
We are on our way to Todra Gorges, and on the way we found this beautiful viewpoint overlooking this amazing city. We're gonna be there in 15 minutes, so it's really close if you wanna go to Todra Gorges. This is really close place to see.
From Merzouga to Marrakesh, it takes about 8 hours, and there are so many places to see and witness on the way. For instance, we are now finding ourselves in Todra Gorges, which is the beautiful canyon. It's also the source of local water and local spring. It's really beautiful and spectacular. You can do lots of activities. You can do hiking, you can do climbing, you can swim. This water is the cleanest I've ever seen here in Morocco. And it's about 3 hours from Merzouga. So a little stop by, refreshments, and we are on our way to
Ait Benhaddou.
That's right. And it's a little village, so it's not difficult to find. The parking is marked over here. It's called Ramkeb Principal Duxar, so we will probably have to take the little road to get down there. It seems to be quite big, so we'll see how it goes. After a little bit of walking, about 2 minutes from where we parked, we have arrived to this Pinterest restaurant, which we want to eat next, Kasbah something. And now we have to cross the river. Amazing, it's ancient, it's UNESCO heritage. And what's special about it is the typical architecture that was used in the...
We are going to pay the entrance fee, which is 20 dirhams per person, so it's like 2 euros or $2 per person, to this guy here. And let's explore how it looks from the inside.
And they are leading us through the main door to the terrace. So this is how people used to live, because it's really small. I suppose people in the past were quite small. And so, oh my god, didn't expect this. So many stairs. And look, we're almost there, I guess. Or maybe not. And finally, one big step. We got on the terrace, which I don't think Mima wanted to get onto. She probably wanted to get onto some other terrace. But here we are.
How can we get there? Wait, we can't talk to them.
So we wanted to go to that terrace,
but our guide didn't want us to go there. So we have to go back and make. So Mima was eventually right. She wanted to take the way right, but they took us left. So maybe this time we'll get to the terrace. Maybe not. And this is the little street. It's really beautiful and picturesque. And see, the guide is like forcing us to go somewhere, but we just want to go somewhere. Have to tell them that we just don't want to go our way. Mima just created a traffic jam because she's stopping everywhere and the roads are not very wide. So this is our Insta spot on the roof and Mima is coming back. She didn't fall through the roof, so all good. Otherwise we would have to go to fetch her. And this is the secret photo spot here. And Mima is down there. She can wave.
Okay, so we are going down and hopefully we are not gonna get lost. It's kind of dark, there is no... Okay, so we are going down and hopefully we are not gonna get lost. It's kind of dark, there is no light here, only if you have the light in your phone, and actually I think everyone has it nowadays. So just be aware of that if you're gonna spend the time after the sunset here. You need to be careful because you can get lost really easily. And Peter is leading me down and I cannot see anything when I'm recording the video. So see you downstairs. And we are heading to Marrakesh.